The great thing about the three-point battle is the Warriors have guarded the three ball well too. 6 for 21 from the Sixers.
Draymond opening the second half, missing that three. VJ Edgecombe and Tyrese Maxey, Kelly Oubre, Dominic Barlow, and Andre Drummond for the Sixers, and they give it right back.
Well, Edgecombe just threw it at his shin bones. Barlow couldn't handle that one, but the Warriors are guarding the three ball extremely well. 32 points in the paint, though, so that's where your focus lies. Now you got to clog up the paint, too.
Jemski holding and waiting for a cut. The shot clock at 8. Ran it on Edgecombe. Santos the open three. Ricocheting out to Drummond. Now the Warriors had 11 turnovers in the first half. What's the number, Kay, for the second half to win this game?
5.
Okay.
Stay under 5.
Season high is 25 turnovers. That was in a loss to Portland. So.
We've seen the Warriors do it, though.
Absolutely.
Just change gears at halftime.
Edgecombe off back iron, and Guy Santos came back. Don't just to let Drummond grab every rebound.
It's all hands on deck. There's 5 guys out there. Use all 5.
Playing without Jimmy Butler the rest of the year. You're playing without Steph Curry tonight. Horford off the Jemski drive, and that three is flat.
Well, the 2 good looks. You got that one off another ball screen. Change the angle on that one to get inside.
It sounds silly. I'm just happy there's a shot attempt every time.
Basically. Got to give yourself a chance.
Maxey back to Drummond. Great little space on Draymond. Drummond unable to hit that, and Oubre the offensive rebound, and then back to the ground. Rebounds in a game. You're like, wait a minute, this can be part of my game. I'm going to do it. Little Phoenix Laker road trip.
That's going to be fun. Yeah, as a young player in this league, you're always trying to figure out what do I have to do to get consistent minutes. For him, it's offensive rebounding and energy and cutting and all of that, running the floor.
Santos with Oubre knocking that away, but it'll be Warrior ball.
Guy Santos has been playing so well.
And then Bona with 10 for Philadelphia. They've done a good job bottling up Maxey so far. Jemski had a good look at that three, but out back iron.
It's another solid screen from Al Horford. You like the looks they're getting. You don't want to get 3 happy, though. Sometimes you can turn the corner and see if you can get a little closer to the basket now. You've missed a good amount of them already.
Gray with that strong left hand, and
they called a foul on Moses Moody.
You're in this game against a Sixer squad that's won 4 in a row. They took care of the Clippers last night. Ball kick that'll recycle the shot clock
out to Eric Hausen.
So much so that the Warriors gave him a championship ring on ring night. Remember that? They brought him out there and had him unveil the banner.
He deserves it.
He is the Steph Curry of his job. Oubre off front iron there. Edgecombe off front iron again. Sixers' 3rd opportunity. These long rebounds would be deviling the Warriors this trip down. Shot clock at 5. Edgecombe's got to create something out of nothing. He has no problem doing that. Moody stayed down. The Warriors played phenomenal defense 3 straight times, but good offense beats good defense in this league.
They had the Warriors spread out enough, gave Edgecombe enough space to go ISO.
Draymond doubled. Melton open 3. The Warriors have not scored in the half here. They've all been threes. They've all been open looks, and they haven't hit any of them.
I was going to say they are getting open looks. Tyrese Maxey just lunged at Draymond. Thought he would sneak up from behind.
Maxey is fouled from behind.
So it's so much basketball. I said he watches NBA every single day. He'll be playing video games and still have his point guards. Likes watching Donovan Mitchell, SGA. Student of the game. Refreshing.
Warriors need to break the seal here in the 3rd quarter. Only 4 minutes of not scoring. Al Horford missing that hook.
Well, Al Horford had the mentality you're looking for, which is to go inside after you've missed a bunch of threes.
Maxey getting it back now. He's got Horford on a switch. 2 men were lurking there. Coming on the kick out. Oubre for 3. And so this is just like the Runkin Iverson now are running Reebok.
They are. Well, Iverson's got a lifetime deal with Reebok.
Guy Santos off the Melton delivery, and there's the first bucket of the 3rd for the Warriors.
Well, that has been the problem. At the start of the 2nd quarter, it was a turnover. This quarter, it was just missing shots, but they're getting the looks they want. They got another good one there.
Edgecombe. He will draw a foul.
Edgecombe is bound.
People are asking on different levels, like, what are the Warriors going to miss without Jimmy Butler? He just drove to get knocked out, and he got 2 free throws. He had 1 of 2, but the free throws right now are 15-2, and that has nothing to do with the officiating. That has everything to do with the Warriors are so perimeter right now. They're not going into the lane.
We saw how Edgecombe jumped into someone there.
Right.
Warriors have driven at times this game. They just drove to pass. They haven't really jumped into someone.
Threw it away. Draymond tracks it down. Shot clock at 3. Buddy had to hoist off front iron there. So the Sixers bottling up the Warriors.
You don't want to let them get too much separation. You're just trying to keep this thing as close as possible. Here's another double team looming for Maxey.
I like the plan on Maxey tonight, though. He's 1 of 5. Just other Sixers are executing. Edgecombe with the shot clock at 3. From the elbow, the fadeaway. Pat Spencer could not have played him any better than that.
And Draymond kept drumming off the glass by himself.
Draymond an open 3. Okay. It all started inside out, and then Guy Santos on the swing, and the Warriors have cut it to 7.
And D'Anthony Melton creating, driving in there, make defenses react.
Threatening the lane. Oubre on Santos. This is the best hair matchup of tonight. And out of bounds, that's Warrior ball.
So basically they kept Oubre on the sideline there. Both defenders.
And come from 15 down in the first half. Draymond missing that 3. They're down double digits here and then cutting it to 7. So they're trying to have the extended comeback. And Edgecombe corkscrewing and laying that up and in. That was pretty.
That's hang time.
A.J. Edgecombe's got 16.
You're okay with the way the Warriors have shot the 3 ball, but they can show and go some of these, especially when they're closing out all the way.
Speaking of show and go, Guy Santos hit in the face.
Drew a foul.
It was the first team foul of the quarter. Shot clock at 7. Okay, now wait a minute. Melton hit the deck there. Pat Spencer to beat the buzzer and hit the 3.
Anthony Melton got knocked over, threw a bullet pass from his backside.
That's the new play. Get knocked down by Pat.
Pat Spencer was ready for it. Give him credit.
Grimes on the sideline. Shot clock at 12. Edgecombe's been the hot man for 3, and he got it. VJ Edgecombe, he was 1 of 11 last night, 8 of 15 for 19 points tonight.
Well, Guy Santos was in front of Drummond under the basket when he caught the ball. That's a long way to go.
Spencer has Drummond switched on to him. Guy Santos setting up, good post, shot clock at 5. Late clock again for the Dubs. Buddy Hield and a wide open layup.
Through there, got a little bit of a rub screen, an intentional one. Intentional, unintentional.
Watford to get it to Drummond, he was fouled.
And for the Sixers, you got to try to keep your aggressiveness while keeping your discipline. You roll. Rick Celebrini son will be cheering for him.
Drummond 1 of 2, and the Warriors don't get the missed free throw. And now the lob. Drummond again rebounding his own miss. And Watford, somehow the Warriors come up with a stop. And then you've got a goaltend.
Count it.
Now wait a minute.
Oh, so you can challenge this. They actually called something here more. They only have 8 offensive rebounds. That's not enough.
Been good in this building, 17 and 8 at home.
His crowd is looking for something to cheer about. Got to give him something.
Shot clock at 3, and Bona missing the dunk, but he was fouled.
Yeah, you got a double team initially, and Bona was just sealing his man behind him.
Juan with his 4th foul. Bona hitting the free throw. Sleaze apparently involved in some roster shakeup. We'll find out Thursday at noon.
We'll miss that second one. But sometimes in games like this, it's easy to go through stretches where your energy is just down. Obviously, the Warriors haven't been making as many threes and jump shots as they would like, so frustration kind of leaks over.
Grimes trying to stay with Melton. Anthony did well to hold on to the ball. Horford on Bona. Shot clock at 3. Uncle Al with the baby hook.
Well,
Horford, second Warrior double figures now. He has 10.
It's so valuable to have a guy like him who you can give it to in the post and he can get a comfortable shot. If no double teams coming, take your time, cook up something nice.
Edgecombe for the baseline. VJ Edgecombe with 21.
See the elevation he gets on that jumper. You're not bothering that.
Warriors throw it away, and
Al Horford can do that.
Can you string together some stops here? Grimes misses a three, but 20 offensive rebounds and then another foul.
One of the best offensive rebounding.
2 quick team fouls, and you don't want the Sixers to get into the bonus early in the fourth. Brendan Watford putting it up and in.
This is a game for their others. Tyrese Maxey saying, hey, you guys go ahead and take care of business.
This is their biggest lead for Philly. Rudy out of the corner, drop it into 3.
You're going to need more of that.
You don't mind 41% on threes, 15 of 37, but free throws are 21-2, and you've given up 15 turnovers and now a third foul.
It's a deflection team, opponent turnover team.
Yeah, Horford plays about 23 minutes a game, so he's at 19. The 5 fouls, his minutes are going to expire anyway, so Steve's saying, we'll leave him out there. Watford has been the creator. Oubre for 3. Bona tipping it up and out. Watford kept it alive. Another offensive rebound.
They're just outworking it on the glass.
Edgecombe missed everything.
Oh my goodness.
And then Oubre tapped it back into Watford.
It was basically an air ball. Usually air ball goes to the offense, but Moses Moody was there, but Oubre just had a quicker reaction.
Moody hit 1-3. One short, but Melton tracking it down. So Melton in the lane and had that blocked by Watford. Out of bounds. It's still Warrior ball, but
as shorthanded as the Warriors are, you have to be the more aggressive team. And it has to be evident. You got to be able to feel it. It hasn't been the case.
Horford missing that 3.
A lot of threes.
39 of them already.
Active hands on this side. Deflections. You got to do something to be able to run so you can feel good about yourself. See something go in.
Grimes missing there, and Melton will track that down.
See if you can make something happen here.
It around to Podziemski. Bottoms of 3.
Because they kind of went for this the glass to keep them from boxing you out sometimes on their offensive side. And the Warriors just don't have as much firepower as the Sixers still have on the court, and that's without this guy, Tyrese Maxey, having a monster game.
I mean, Maxey is 2 of 8. He averages 29 a game, and you've got him bottled up. The Warriors have any kind of shooting here as Podziemski misses that 3.
They just haven't gotten enough going to the basket in this game. Because when you do have a presence inside, that opens up your 3-ball even more.
Barlow knocked away by Draymond, but right to Oubre. That's an air ball that make it 24 offensive rebounds.
They're just reacting quicker. Sometimes it's not even the physicality, it's just anticipation.
Draymond skipped past to Moody, and it went right through the wickets.
Yeah, they're both saying that's my bad. Yeah, you're shorthanded. There's going to be games like this where you need everybody to do it together. Someone to have a big game and get hot. Warriors haven't had that one player get hot, really.
Sixers 13 and 8 on the road. They've been a good team away from home. Deflects out to Barlow. Shot clock at 1. He recognized it late. That's an air ball and a 24-second violation, but the Warriors had the ball.
Let's see if the Warriors can play with some pride here to end this game.
Rudy off iron.
You just play to the final buzzer. Get your energy up. How's your spirit bar as you get Tyrese Maxey drawing a foul? You just got to test the guy that's guarding you.
Coming inside. Up and under to put it in.
Edgecombe extended him out as far as he could on that right side of the floor. Just skipped it across. And that made it to where Drummond had an angle to the basket. Kind of an acrobatic finish.
Draymond broke the paint. Moody's got the open 3. Moses is 4 of 8 from deep.
He's having a good game efficiency-wise.
He's got 12. He's the Warriors' leading scorer.
That's all he shot is threes.
That's all the Warriors have shot for the whole second half, basically. Edgecombe going to work on Buddy Hield with the shot clock at 7. And Barlow the open 3.
Yeah, they're giving that up because Draymond is basically showing help on the strong side. So his man had to come in and help Draymond out. You kick it out to the three-point line.
Now Spencer had it knocked away. The turnovers and the offensive rebounding and Philly being hot coming in. Right now, their biggest lead is right now.
See if you could draw a foul, see if you could finish at a high level. He did that, especially on a night where there's no Joel Embiid and they got Tyrese Maxey hemmed up as the Warriors miss another 3.
We have, are you wait for it? Philly's first foul of the fourth quarter.
Wow.
This is on the rebound.
I'm telling you, it is.
Well,
they'll foul you. You just haven't put them in position to foul you.
The fewest free throws by any team in the NBA this year is 4. The Warriors are at 2, and there's 5:40 left in the game. In a home game. And that one.
They just had more juice in the first half. The Warriors did. It's kind of been low energy. They've been a little more flat this half, and they've been frustrated by the missed threes, it looks like.
Well, they came from 15 down to make it a 3-point game at halftime, but this has just been Philly slowly but surely edging away as Barlow misses there. Make that 25 offensive rebounds till Spencer took it from Drummond. And out of bounds, still Warrior ball. Anthony Melton down the lane to flip it up and in.
There you go. There's a drive to the basket. Turn the corner. Don't take no for an answer.
Well, Anthony Melton and Al Horford were fantastic in the month of January, and Melton is all the way back healthy. He's played some great basketball to the point where he's the highest plus-minus player on the Warriors. And there is Tyrese Maxey getting involved.
Show people, remind people who he is. Remember me? But this is a great game for the Sixers just in terms of taking the pressure off of Maxey. They think I'm going to pass the ball. Same kind of thing. If they think his teammates are going to attack and be aggressive and be threats out there, he can be even more dangerous. It's tough to double team.
Shot clock at 6. And Spencer in the lane, little mid-range. But that's Spencer in double figures. We said the Warriors would have to put 6 or 7 guys in double figures. They have 5 in double figures.
Get back to that ball screen game with Pat Spencer. And that time they set the screen inside the three-point line.
But he went for the steal there. Maxey will back it out. Edgecombe at the end of the clock. He has no problem creating his own shot. Perfectly done. And he's got 23.
He wasn't satisfied with the highlight reel we showed of him. He needs to still work.
Santos just walked his way right in. There you go. Strength is shooting threes, but it can't be so three dominant that you just forget about going into the lane. You can't win an NBA game with 2 free throws.
Sometimes you just
can't.
You need to lean on someone in there.
And Drummond hit a 3. So Andre Drummond, his percentage is not bad, by the way, 36%.
Well, he likes those corners.
He does.
And he worked on that before the game. He said it.
Santos. He can shoot, by the way. He proved that at Santa Cruz, and he's gone the last 3 games 16, 16, and 13.
Well, I keep saying he's got game. Every now and then he'll pull out a move on you, some type of Brazilian